Hi, beautiful people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I hope this message finds you well. This week we've been getting a lot of messages about love in our heart. And I'm going to go to our cards and just figure out what's blocking our heart. So, angel number 15. This is going to be a blockages reading. Dear God, guardian angels, and ancestors, I come to you as humbly as I know how to just say thank you. Now, God, what information do you deem worthy for us to hear at this time? Allow these messages to come through me and to me. Allow no room for doubt or confusion. God, please tell us what is blocking our hearts at this time. What's stopping us from becoming all that we can be? What's stopping us from getting into these divine partnerships? Allow no room for doubt or confusion. What is blocking our heart and what is stopping us from calling in our divine mate? In God's name I pray. Ashe. All right. That felt good. Let's see if we get a popper. So, complacency. Angel number 111, complacency, and this is actually a red with instinct underneath it. So for some of you guys, you're not following your instincts. You're not, it's like you're not really following your instincts, and you're not going after your goals. Another card that came up is impartiality. You're not taking an impartial view to life. We had this card before, but I'm just going to focus on this card of complacency. Complacency with instinct to me just tells me that you're not trusting your instincts. So which means that you've been getting certain messages, like say God may say, go on this vacation or go to this trip or go, reach out to this person, and you're not doing it. And then you're mad at yourself, like, well, why are you not helping me, God? And God is like, well, I told you to go here or go do that. And you don't go. And when you don't go, then you block it. And the reason why I say that, angel number 211, is because earlier this summer in June, I had I think it was on a Friday, I randomly got this message on my phone for the yoga studio that I go to, and they were talking about having this full moon circle. And immediately I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go. It was just something in my mind that was I just had to go. And typically I'm a type of person where I'm I'm like, oh, this last minute or this, I'm not, that's not me. But there was just something in me that was like, okay, I have to go. And so I went. The owner of the studio ended up attending the circle. Me and her had the moment. This is how I was able to get my yoga class. So again, I followed my instinct. I followed through, and then I was able to come out of this place of complacency. But the problem is you're getting these messages, you're getting these intuitive hits, and you're ignoring them, or you're not following up on them. And then you're being mad, but God is saying it's on you because you're being complacent. All right, but let's go to the book and just get some more information about it. I open right up to this place of complacency. I am feeling the loss of my dreams. The legend. At the end of her life, Flo reflects on a dream she shared with her late husband to move to Florida. They never went. After Flo dies, her daughter discovers that her parents had enough money to move there. As she plans what to do with her inheritance, she wonders why her parents never lived their dreams. Inspiration. This is a warning not to give up. Beware of coasting along in a situation that is not really what you want. You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dream of others. How can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? So, why I am feeling the loss of my dreams. So the red cards is all about the root chakra. And the root chakra is all about letting look, I didn't even know this. It says it right here. I was just talking all about instinct. And the root chakra is all about letting your intuition be your guide. The root chakra card shows us a new way to bring our dreams to fruition. They denote beginnings and reveal how to create a solid foundation in tangible forms. Keep in mind, if you are not creating what you desire, you may need to grow your energetic roots deeper and wider into the earth plane. An abundance of red cards in the reading, the root cards ask, how does this card represent the place from which I can create something extraordinary? And then let me just read this red card at the glance. Complacency. Life force energy must be taken seriously. Are you standing tall in your own dreams or trying to build someone else's? Sadness and an inability to dissociate from a lost dream can show up here. It is time to walk away from anything that does not deeply resonate with you. Release and be free. And so for me, what the message is that, again, I think I said this in an earlier message, some of you guys' actions are not in alignment with your dreams. You have dreams of being in a loving, fulfilling relationship. You know, you want to be married, but you're in a partnership with someone who is not in touch with their emotions, who is not able to show you the love that you desire, and and doesn't want to get married. You're not in alignment with your dreams. I think so many of us, we talk about what we want, but we don't actually do it. I know that I was that type of person. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. It took for, oh my God, I fell out with a friend of mine. And I had like just lost my job at the time. And she was going on like this camping trip. And I had, before I lost my job, I had every intentions on going on a trip, but then I lost my job. And no, that's not, I had lost my job, but I still wanted to go on a trip, but then I ended up having like an interview. And so I couldn't go on the trip. And this girl cussed me out. And she said, that's why you don't never finish shit that you start anyway. You just talk about shit. And like, as hurtful as that was, that shit stuck with me. And I realized that it is true. Angel number 645. I was in this place where I would say, oh, I'm going to do this, or I want to do this, and I would never do it. I wanted to go to a very easy example of this. I talked about how I wanted to go to Afropunk. I want to go to Afropunk. And never even tried to get the tickets, never even looked up the prices. Just every year I would see it on my timeline, feel salty about it, be like, well, next year I'm going to go. But then do it all over again. Did it for Essence Fest. And then I remember like when Solange came, instead of just buying the tickets, I had the money for the tickets. I waited until I was like, oh, well, I'm going to let my ex at the time, he was supposed to do it. And do you know, he didn't even end up getting these tickets, and we never end up going. And I miss Solange, and I don't think that bitch she ain't been on tour since. And I just remember it was like something clicked in me, like Angel number 742, like I have to stop doing this shit. And one thing, and I think I actually, before I even started like the first video, I was talking about how proud I am of myself. And a big part of me of why I'm so proud of myself is because I've been doing what I say I'm gonna do. I said earlier this year, I wanted to start doing these honest chats. And guess what? I started the year off doing these honest chats. I said earlier this year, I wanted to find a way to teach at least one yoga class. Guess what? Now I'm teaching a yoga class. I said that I was going to go to Disney World. Guess what? I went to Disney World. I say that I want to go to Italy for my birthday. I'm going, so it's like I'm doing what I say I'm going to do. And I realized, as I was thinking about like, why didn't I do that? Because it's not like I've never been in corporate. It's not like I didn't have money. I'm like, why didn't I just do what I want? And what happened is I realized that, my parents, my mom, my dad, even some of my boyfriends, like they would tell me, oh, I'm going to do this, and they wouldn't do it. And I got so used to people disappointing me that I started to disappoint myself. You see how fucked up that is? It's like I had all these people tell me, oh, we're going to do this, and then they won't do it. And then I started to treat myself that way because I'm like, oh, if the world treat me, I'm subconsciously, I'm like, well, I'm going to treat myself that way. But it's like, no, you show up for yourself and then the world shows up for you. And what God is saying is that for you guys, the reason was blocking your heart from hope, from being open, is that you have all of these hopes and wishes and ideas about what type of love you want to have, but you're doing different actions. Your actions are not in alignment with who you're trying to become. You just, right now, it reminds me of like The Alchemist. You're just, for some of you guys, and it's not that you're okay with it, but it's like you just been telling yourself this story of what you want, how you want this love life to be, but you're not taking any actions towards it. You're not taking any, and when I say not taking any action towards it, which means that you are still in that dead end relationship, or you still not taking care of yourself, you still not, doing anything to love on yourself, you're not in therapy no more, you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going after your goals, you're miserable half the time. If you have all of these energies, how do you think you're going to manifest somebody positive in your life? You're not even positive on your own. And so, of course, there's going to be a blockage. Of course, you're not going to be able to get the person who's really meant for you because you're not even trusting your own instincts. And also, just like I said, as I was starting this message, you guys have been getting messages and things that God have been telling you to do to align you with that person of your dreams, and you're ignoring it. You have to get out of this place of complacency. You have to ask yourself, well, why don't I have the things that I want? You got to stop blaming your parents. You got to stop blaming You definitely stop blaming God, because it's not God. God didn't create we have to remember, God was not created to create and uncreate our circumstances. That's why he made you. God don't have time to be down here micromanaging your life, micromanaging your decisions. That's why I don't like the church. That's why I have such a beef with the church, because they took all our power away and they made us feel like God is like this Santa Claus and he's making a list and he's checking his license. If we do something he don't like, he's like, no. When that's not even the case. God knows who the fuck you are. He knows who you're going to be. He knows how you're going to talk. He knows you're going to, he knows you're going to fuck that nigga you're not supposed to fuck. But guess what? God is so good that he will allow you to fuck the nigga you're not supposed to fuck, just so that you can get to the nigga that's really for you. Because that's just how he is. And so what God is saying is, instead of, you have to get out of this energy of complacency. You got to get out of this energy of, I got to do what's right. And you just got to start living your fucking life. Don't worry about making right or wrong decisions. Just get in that motherfucker. Just make a decision. The problem is you're just sitting here looking at life going by, strolling on your timeline, hating on other people because you're not living your life. You're not being true to you. This legend said that her parents always had these dreams of going to Florida. And she looked at her parents' bank account and saw that they had the money to go. They just never went. So many people are comfortable. And this is my thing. Some people are comfortable with just the reality, just the dream. To just be like, oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do that. Some people are comfortable with that. I'm not that girl. I need to live it. I need to experience it for my goddamn self. I'm not okay with just thinking about it. I'm not okay with just, making an announcement. No, I actually need to see this stuff through. I need to actually live it. And you're feeling frustration because you are that way too, baby. Angel number 1250. If you do not know that about yourself, that's why you're feeling the frustration. That's why you're like, I want to love, I feel this, but your heart is broke because you're not really trusting yourself. I think a part of you you're worried about, am I going to do the right thing, the wrong thing? Don't worry, just do something. Do something, okay? All right. Damn, I did have... All right, let's do a blessing. Number 1352. Because I'm like, I don't know what to do with this one. This message, the reason why your heart is broken is because you're not trusting your intuition. You're not trusting yourself. You're getting information from God, but you're just like this damn lady, just sitting here. Just sitting here. And God is like, you got to do something. You got to move, baby. All right, God, what happens in our life? What blessing would you impart on our life? And from this moment on, we just start trusting our intuition. And that we won't worry about making right or wrong decisions, but just making a decision. What happens if we decide right here and now that we're going to open up our heart, and then we're going to move and speak like that in the world? What happens if from this moment on, we just focus on becoming the best version of ourselves so that we can attract the love to us? What if we trust our instinct? What if we stop being complacent? What blessing would you give us? Allow no room for doubt or confusion in me or the viewers' mind. All right, what's this blessing? Gonna take the top card. And it's 15:05. Yo, 15:05. I'm that girl. I'm that girl. Thank you, B. I'm one of one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. There's no one in this world that can think like me, okay? I'm just telling y'all. I'm that girl. Dead ass. Because I'm in that house. Anyways. Because guess what? What were we talking about? Relationships? What this whole thing about? Open up your heart. What I say, God, what happens if we open up our heart? Guess what God say? Do you read? You read this. A blessing in a relationship. I'm one of one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me, okay? There's no one in this world that can think like me. You do, okay? Woo! I'm one of one, baby. Sometimes Beyonce just be fucking Renaissance. Woo! If I was one of them people, I would definitely do a review of like the Renaissance. Like, just the fact. Let me just park it on the side. Just the fact that Beyonce started her album off with "I'm That Girl." She's like, y'all know, I'm not fucking Sasha Fierce. This is not B. This is not Miss Carter. This is Beyonce, Janelle's, Knowles Carter, and I am that motherfucking girl. Okay, I'm done. Okay. A blessing in a relationship. A current relationship is reflecting something that is wounded inside of you. I told you, you're in a fucked up relationship. You got to get out of it. A current relationship is reflecting something that is wounded inside you, a wound from a long time ago, perhaps even a past life. Look within and find a part of you that is wounded and send it love. All will be healed and you will be stronger and wiser from it. Your current relationship is trying to teach you something. It's trying to show you what you really want. And I'm going to tell y'all, I ain't told y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all. I was messing with my ex. But guess what? I'm done. For real. No more. And that's what it got to it. Angel number 1730. It got to the point where I was like, the reason why I'm not with you is not because we don't have love and all of this stuff. It's because this don't feel good. This experience, this interaction, yes, you know, you can make me come and all of that stuff, but afterwards, it doesn't feel good. And so it got me clear on being like, I want somebody who can not only fuck the shit out of me, but also mentally fuck the shit out of me, and who wants to be with me, and who is not afraid of it, and who has clarity, and who is not afraid to say it. So it was like that fucked up interaction with him. And this is why I keep telling y'all, God is using these fucked up relationships, these situationships to get you clear on what you want. And so it was like, okay, I know this. We've done this. I played the thing. I got the t-shirt. I'm a lifetime member. And I'm like, I'm letting this go. And I told him, I'm like, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm releasing you. I hope that you find your person. And I'm going off to find my person because I'm worth more than staying in limbo. You deserve more than just back and forth. And so I removed myself from the situation. 1845. And I don't feel sad. I don't feel ashamed. I'm not tucking my toes because I know at the end of the day, that's what I had to do. I had to literally get to the end of the line and realize that sometimes love is not enough. Sometimes I need just a little bit more than love. I need some motherfucking clarity, okay? All right, last blessing. You are the blessing. Come on, I'm one of one. I'm the only one, okay? Don't even waste your time, okay? You are a blessed soul and a blessing to this world and others, and giving you also receive, for life is an ebb and flow of the blessing. We are all a single essence in one, and to give is to bless both yourself and others. And the reason why I feel like this message is coming out is because God is just trying to show you that you are love. You're worthy of love. You deserve love just because you are love. And you have to know that if you have been giving out so much love in your life, just freely giving it out, then you are worthy of receiving that love that you used to give out. So why can't you open up your heart to receive it? Why can't you trust the information that you're getting, that it's for you? If there's resistance, why can't you investigate that and move beyond it? It's on you. I told y'all, God revealed who my husband was, and I was like, oh my God, no, this nigga don't even date girls like me. And I had to realize, like, well, if he's showing it to me, what is your thing? It's because you inside, I feel, I have insecurities. And so I have to work on becoming better. It's all about us. It's all about you, baby. It's all about you. And you can have any fucking thing you want. You can have it all. The idea of saying I can't have it all, again, a limiting motherfucking belief. You can have it all. Because you are God with a little g. Okay? All right, final message. God, what happens if we just, we start trusting ourselves. We start loving ourselves. We stop being complacent. We start moving with our instincts. We trust, we use these fuckboys to get closer to our goals. What happens, God? What blessing or what wisdom would you impart in our life? God, give us one final message for this relationship, for this blockage reading on why it's so important for us to trust our instincts and get out of complacency, to unblock our heart. Clarify this message of a blessing in a relationship, and you are the blessing. God, allow no room for doubt or confusion in me or the viewer mind. One final message, God. Wrap this up into a beautiful bow. Just give me one. In God's name I pray, Ashe. Just one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. There's no one in this world that can think like me. That's the problem. I don't know why I got so hype. Yes. Just say yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This nigga's for you. Yes, yes, yes. It's all for you. Love is for you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm done. 2202. And trust the niggle. Trust the niggle. What in your life needs to change? What limiting beliefs in your life need to change so that you can get the love that's meant for you? And trust the niggle and yes coming out at the same time, it's like double confirmation. Yes, this love is for you. Yes, I told you that nigga was yours. Yes, yes, yes. What more do you need? Open up your heart and go get yours, okay? All right, our final message is from Trust the Niggle, which I told y'all I really don't like this because it's too close to nigga. It's too close. All right, that niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenience, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going nowhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best doblets of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life will throw you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. That niggle is an arrow pointing to... That's why I get for being silly. That niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, that shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but it is in fact in your body. I have been saying that. Anyways, let me read this again. Often you may feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is a body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a minute every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you're safe. Answer the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? Telling you, dump that nigga, dump him, dump him, dump him, dump him. So you're going to get your man, girl, get your man. Release these niggas so you get the one that's for you. Take it off. But no, seriously, what's not aligned in your life? What do you need to let go? Because God is saying this person is here. That love is on an option. And I actually was listening to the tarot priest, and she said something that was so profound to me. She said, for our people that are in relationships and you're manifesting, desires and dreams about somebody else, another partner, characteristics, ideas, experiences that your partner can't have. She said if the relationship was so good in the first place, why would you even be having those manifestations? Why would you even be having those desires? That let you know right there that there's something greater. And so I don't know who I'm speaking to, but as somebody who is in a 7-year relationship that took 3 years to end, let it go. If it was so great and if it was going to be that one, it would have been the one. Okay? If it was, I'm going to say it again. If it was so great and if he was supposed to be the one, he would have been the one. But the fact that you're getting ideas, you're getting this nagging feeling that he ain't the one, let you know he ain't the one. Move on so you can get the person that's truly meant for you. All right, y'all. That's all the messages I have for you. Angel number 2535. If you made it to the end of this message, give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, what the fuck are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel. And until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. And honestly, y'all, it don't matter. Subscribe to my channel. Don't subscribe to my channel. Support my channel. Don't support my channel. I'm still gonna be that girl. You still gonna know my name. I'm going to be one of them ones because I'm one of one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. There's no one in this world that can think like me. You did? Say no. All right, y'all. Bye.